What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. We're going to do a twin flame check-in today. So let's go ahead and do this thing. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Let's see what the universe wants to tell my twin flames and my soulmates today. If you're here during the live, remember, give me the thumbs up. If you like the vibes, if you like the reading, if you like my channel, so I know what to do for you in the future. I know you like what I do. And click the join chat button down below. What's up, Mahogany? I love you too. Enjoy your appointment. Have fun, and I'll catch up with you soon. I love you, dear. As always, twin flames, what you got for us, Spirit? Ooh. For this week. All right. So there's a little bit of uncertainty. There's a little bit of uncertainty in my twin flame collective right now. Not really sure where the pieces of the puzzle are going to fall. Not really sure where the pieces are going to fall. Let me get this hair out of my way. It's in my way. Light's really bright. Okay. Well, we're going to wing it. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Look, that's what you get when you go live. You never know what you're going to get from me anyway. All right, so in the Twin Flame Collective, in my Twin Flame Collective, it looks like there is a little bit of uncertainty, and I see that in the first two cards. We have acceptance and fear, so there's a little wobble here in the manifestation, okay? So this week, it looks like there's going to be a need for you to accept yourself, maybe accept where you are on your journey, on your path, and releasing fear. We have acceptance and fear, and then we had uncertainty underneath the bottom of the deck. So we're going to see what's coming up. Let's just dig into this a little bit deeper, okay? Let's dig into this a little bit deeper. Of course, we want to love ourselves. We want to accept where we are on our journey. Because once we can accept where we are, that's when things can shift and change for us, okay? If we have some fears in regards to, something in our life, our connections with our twins, our soulmates, whatever, it happens, all right? This could be involving financial stability for some of you, okay? Definitely financial stability for some of you. Good Lord. So there's some things that are unknown right now. This, again, can be, we're going to go deeper into it, but what I am seeing right here is it's mostly pentacle energy. So this could be a feeling of what you may need to accept this week, or something that may come up for my Twin Flame Collective is financial security, feeling secure and grounded within home life, within self, within your finances, that kind of thing. Okay. Some of you may be starting school or new educational program, learning new skill sets. Sometimes when we are in the process of getting a new job or learning a new skill set, a new talent, a new trade, it can put us off balance. Okay, some of you may be in the process of figuring out that that's the direction you need to take in order to become stable and secure financially, all right, or within self and home life. This feels like a lot of money issues, not lack so much as maybe you felt like you didn't have enough financially. Maybe you're, busy trying to pay this and hold the money back to pay that kind of thing. Want me to get another deck out here. Where do you want me to go? We'll go over here. Yeah, it is financial. So some of you, you may not even realize, or this may have been something that you've been fearing, something that on a subconscious level you've been not looking at, not seeing, but it's the stability within yourself. Some of you, this could be, even your self-worth. It may be tied to your finances, may be tied to your self-worth. Oh, look at there, and the Judgment in reverse. 2 cards flipped out on that. The High Priestess in reverse is telling me that this is something that's going to be illuminated. This is something that you're going to be seeing over the unfolding of the week. Okay, what's up, Gigi? And we have the Moon in reverse here, which is validation for that. So these are things that may be coming to the surface for you this week. Realizing that maybe you didn't feel like you deserved to go to college. Maybe you didn't think that you deserved, to learn something new. Maybe you want to become a nurse or a spiritual leader, whatever, tarot reader, I don't know. So it's all in making a decision, and this is a big decision for yourself. This could even be home life. A new home life structure, that kind of stuff. Because when we don't feel secure or we don't feel like we have that structure or stability, it can knock us off balance. Okay? It's kind of the energy that's coming in here for me. But the cool thing is we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Coins. Where it lays, I play it. It makes a difference for me. So this 3 of Coins says that there is going to be a rebuilding here. This could be financially, a new job, a new educational program, that you're learning something new, or you're building or structuring something from a solid place. That's good. And then we have the 9 of Coins. That is being content with what you've got, being satisfied with where you're at, and the flow of abundance coming in. Anything tangible, Pentacles or anything tangible. It really feels like it's 3D based. It really feels like it's involving security or self-worth. And sometimes when we don't feel worthy of, I don't feel like I don't feel like college is for me, or I was always told that college wasn't for me, or maybe I was told that this, that, or the other. You name it, you plug the information in there for you. But this is being satisfied with where you're at, with what you're doing, where you're going in life. And this is starting from a solid place. So some of you may be getting a new job. You may be starting over. You may feel like you're starting over financially, but it's from a solid place. And this is manifesting it. Okay, and when we manifest, it's from a place of acceptance first. I accept where I'm at, I accept where I've been, and I know that I desire better. This is that energy. And just being content with what you've got, being satisfied with that, and then that's when abundances and the universe starts providing you with more and more. Okay, so for this week, some of you, if you have been feeling less than or not secure within your home life, within yourself, maybe you have felt a little off balance, this could have even kept you holding back or holding, it could have caused jealousy issues, envy issues, when somebody has something better than us, you understand what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy. Or if we're going to be talking about relationships, this could have caused you to hold back because maybe you didn't feel like you were worthy of a connection. Maybe you didn't feel like you were worthy of a relationship. Well, that's shifting for some of my twin flames and my soulmates. So there's something, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, very strong, you or them, strong Pisces, strong Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So this is energy that really feels, it's pretty amazing actually. It's a shift in your energy within yourself first. And it's making the decision to actually shift this. And if some of you have been holding back or not communicating, if there has been ghosting or something like that, that looks like it's going to be changing this week. in order to teamwork, okay? Come together and rebuild or build on a solid foundation from a place of, shifting out of the lack mentality, which was last week. So this is energy you're in a transition this week. So the energy is transitioning and changing this week, which I love. Transition is good. So transition is great. I like transition. So let's see what these fears want to tell us. What are these fears? So first of all, accept where you're at. Know that you want better, or that you're going in a different direction. So fears of stagnancy, fears of no movement, no offers coming in, no communication. Wow, this is pretty intense. So some of my twin flames, my soulmates, my collective have, it's almost as if you fear being cut off from your own happiness, or being cut off from happiness, emotional satisfaction, stagnancy, lack of offers. And maybe this is causing you confusion in regards to your soulmate, your twin flame, or even your happily ever after. Is it ever going to happen? Will it ever happen? Am I cut off from this person? And again, it could be financially based, where you're basing your self-worth off of your money, your finances. Oh, that just hit me hard right here. That hit me really hard. Let me tell you something. Let Feather get comfortable here for a second. If you are in a place of feeling like you don't have enough to offer somebody, you're going to attract people that don't have enough to offer you. Okay? When you know your worth, and you know that you're satisfied with where you are, what you've got, and that you do have a lot to offer, money don't matter. Homes and cars and all that stuff is great. But in the big scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. All of that stuff can be manifested. What matters is how you feel about it, and how you feel about yourself inside of it and where you're at. That's the acceptance. So some of my twins are feeling stagnant, feel like money's not flowing, feel like abundance isn't flowing, feels like there's a lack of communication or leveling up in relationships or offers. This could be job, money. This could be relationship, unions, okay? And it's almost as if that fear of stagnancy or non-movement, like it's never going to go anywhere. It's always going to be a stalemate. It's always going to be stuck in the mud. It's a quagmire. I don't know where I just got that word from, but it's a feeling of being shut off from your happiness. It's almost as if you're tying your security and your self-worth to what you've got in life. What you have to offer goes far deeper than anything tangible. All right? And this is almost as if it's causing you confusion. It's causing confusion in the connections, in your unions, in calling in things. Damn, Emperor gonna pop out reversed, and then the Two of Cups is gonna show up. So it's almost as if you're manipulating it, or you're manifesting it in the opposite direction of what you're wanting. What are y'all doing this week? What are my twin flames doing this week? Give me clarity so I can help my collective. Oh, man. You've got the Emperor in reverse, the Empress in the upright. Am I doing a twin flame reading here? Are you serious? Spirit, are you showing me something here for my collective? This is within self, though. It could be divine masculine, divine feminine, but I really feel like this is within self. Okay? The Emperor reversed is an instability. Again, it's that validation We're both divine masculine and divine feminine within self. We're a balance of feminine and masculine energy. And it's almost as if within my twin flame collective, the masculinity is out of balance here. So we're in touch with the nurturing and the abundance and the creating the environment of love and manifesting. That's tapped into manifesting power. But what you're manifesting is the opposite of what you desire. You're desiring stability and emotional satisfaction. And this is tied to what you have or your self-worth underneath it all. Your self-worth, lack of self-worth, or lack of stability. And that Emperor can be very harsh. We have 2 cards of narcissistic behavior, harsh words, very, very reactive, abusive, nasty energy. So when we feel out of balance, when we feel like we don't have enough or we are not enough, this can create that feeling within ourselves where, you know, we behave badly. Let's just say that we behave badly because we're kind of reactive. We're being reactive to the people and the things around us because we're not getting what we want. We want what we want, and that's what we want. And if we're not seeing it, we're behaving badly. And it's all because you're thinking about, they're wanting me to say this. It's all because there's an energy here. The energy, I'm reading the energy here. The energy within my collective is like the overthinking. Okay, so there could be a lack of knowing what's to come. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. Will this move forward? Will this shift? Will anything change? Will somebody reach out and communicate? Will this become, you know, something that is stable and secure and emotionally satisfying? Okay, that's the energy here. And you're overthinking the unknown. You don't know what's to come, or you don't know what the other person is thinking or what's happening. And it's that's causing the overthinking. You're overthinking it. It's okay. We get there sometimes. We get stuck in our heads. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and get a couple more cards on this, and we'll do a DF check-in. All right. This is exactly what I was talking about. There is victory here. So there in unions or in your life in general, I feel like the shift is happening. The transition is happening. You're coming out of that lack mentality that you've been in for a long time. That shift started happening for my collective, or it was in the cards pretty heavily last week. So this transition is in getting over or getting through. It's accepting where you've been, where you're at, and releasing the fears so that you can return to a place of stability. Okay, it's vague, but it could be financial, it could be within union, okay? And we have the 8 of Cups reversed, which says you're going to be returning to this. Okay, you're going to be getting that clarity, you're going to be getting that communication, you're going to be getting those job offers, whatever it means to you. You're going to be heading towards the stability, the structure, the foundation, the teamwork here, putting in the effort and creating that bond. Okay, for those of you that are wanting to know about union, and for those of you that it is involving that connection, that security, and that what I've got in life matters to me. What I've got to show for how far I've come, there's a reconnection to that, or a stabilizing in that in order for growth. Okay, so that it can grow. We got the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is building that financial security, that legacy. What's up, Sapphire? How you doing? It's creating that stability within your own home life, that structure, stability, building that legacy. And it is that 10 of Pentacles, which can sometimes mean another person is involved moving forward, that long-term potential. You know, the moving in togethers and the having of the homes and the cars and the finances and all of that stuff and the family connections, the familial bonding, okay, blending families, that sort of stuff. So in order to release the fears, or excuse me, in order to get this 10 of Pentacles within your own self, your own sense of security long term, the fears that need to be released are basically that you're stagnant, that you're not moving forward, that you don't have enough, or something isn't, your abundance isn't flowing in a proper way. And it's, you know, kind of cutting ties with, once you release that kind of stagnant energy, it's you've got to sever the ties with that kind of stubbornness. Maybe maybe you're holding on to that kind of energy, those kind of thoughts. And it's once you release that things shift into a more emotionally, I mean, you've got the Empress and the 9 of Cups, so, and the 10 of Pentacles. So that is, once you release this kind of energy, that's when the shift happens that creates that emotional satisfaction, that environment of love. That's when you start manifesting the big connections, the long-term connections, the life partners, the financial security forward, you know, and abundance in all things moving forward, you know. But it starts with one thing, and that is accepting where you're at and what you're doing and how you're thinking about it, and releasing any fears in regards to it. Then it moves on to creating that stable, starting from ground zero and stabilizing it for growth. Okay, that could mean going back to school, learning a new trade, learning a new skill set, or that could mean, you know, communicating. Teamwork is necessary in order to build something stable long term. Okay, but being content with where you're at, being satisfied with what you're growing in the meantime or what you're manifesting, is how it's going to shift. And that's when you get victory, babies. Some of y'all are going for some success. Some of y'all are going to be a star. You're reaching for that fame. Some of you are truly pushing forward and releasing this kind of energy because you want that stardom, or you want to be seen. You want the attention. You want your twin flames or your soulmates to see you above anybody else. You want to feel a sense of success. And there's nothing wrong with this. Is within self. You want to feel successful. You know, you want to be seen as being successful. And that is creating that 10 of Pentacles for you. You want to have that feeling of being successful, that other people see you as a success. This is within self. Damn, y'all. Y'all got me working it today. Y'all got me working it. Of course you do. It's Twin Flame Tuesday, right? Maybe it's Monday. I don't even know what day it is. Listen, y'all. It is Tuesday. It's Twin Flame Tuesday. I am doing well. Don't be embarrassed with people around you or by people around you. Yes. Okay. So as far as the union is concerned, there's a sense of, I'm going to say, regret or remorse and dissatisfaction here. Maybe there's been rejection here in regards to the connection. So this week there's a feeling of rejection or remorse. Just kind of, and what decision do I make? Do we get this together? What's going on with my twin flame union? That's the wishy-washy card. Do I do it or do I don't? Is this happening or is this isn't? Let's look a little bit deeper into this. Why is this here? Okay. What do you effort for? Where do you put your energy in? And it could be involving work. It's almost as if my twin flames are looking at union or connections or love. Let's just say love, looking at love or emotions, the connection and the emotions as if it's work. Your emotions could be tied to work this week. And that could be stressing you out, gotta work, gotta pay them bills. But we got the Nine of Swords here too. So for my unions, for my twin flames, it's almost as if, do you effort for it? Do you actually work at it? How do you work at it? Where do you put the energy in? Where's the effort going? Nine of Swords is that anxiety and that stress. So you're stressed out, and then you're already in your head overthinking with that Eight of Swords, remember? So this is going to be shifting. Okay, this anxiety and the stress is going to be shifting because the Queen of Swords is here, and the Queen of Swords says, I get answers. I ask the right questions. And the Knight of Swords here is saying, I make the moves and the communication happens quickly. I have things to say. So for the unions, for my twin flames, there's communication here this week. Things will be said, and you will be making correct decisions or decisions based on logic. Okay, you'll be making logical decisions here. You're going to be coming out of that Nine of Swords, that anxiety and that stress. Maybe you have been rejected by this person. If this is communication coming in, you are guarding and protecting your heart, but you're going to be asking the right questions. And that is about emotions with the Hanged Man and commitment. The Hierophant. Listening to your higher self, tapping into your higher self to figure out what needs to be released, what needs to be let go of, what needs to be talked about, decided upon, blah, blah, blah. It's being suspended and trying to see something from an emotionally, a different perspective on an emotional level when it comes to your unions, okay? Unions, relationships, connections, whatever you call them, with a person that you feel like is your person, okay? This is, you're in the process of the transition, all right? Seeing what needs to be done and listening to your higher self here. Maybe even gaining the wisdom of someone, a spiritual guide, a spiritual leader, that sort of thing. It can be involving marriage. You can be married to this person. You may be in a long-term relationship with this person already. But this is commitments. Your emotional commitments. Commitments are stressing you the hell out this week for my twin flames and my soulmates. Could be work commitments. Like work is pulling you in different directions, or maybe you're looking for work, finances, and that's where the effort is. Like, do I have time to effort for this? Do I have the energy to effort for this? Do I have the ability to effort on an emotional sense? Because the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, but it's a very deep emotional thinking, okay? It's a very deep emotional thinking in regards to commitments. So what am I committing myself to? Have I committed myself to my own stability? Have I committed myself to, or am I committing myself to my own stability? Where am I getting lost in these connections? Where am I getting lost in this relationship? Or where am I getting lost in anything tangible? It's whatever your situations are. Just remember this week, until the rest of forever's, it's a dissatisfaction. You've got choices here, but it could simply be you've been rejected by this person, or you're feeling just like you don't really want to make an emotional decision. And it's because you're wanting to know whether or not your effort is even worth it. Oh, God. Is my effort even worth it? Two of Cups, King of Cups reversed. Will this connection, will this communication, will this face-to-face meetup, will my soulmate be emotionally manipulative? Will be they? Feather, really? Will they be emotionally expressive? Will they talk about their emotions? Will there be an emotional growth here? Will there be a union here? Will there be a connection here? Will there be a relationship here that is emotionally outpouring, or will this end up being emotionally abusive? Or, it's almost as if my twin flames, it's almost as if the energy here is telling me that, do I even want to bother with dipping my toe in with the emotions? Do I even want to, hey Bubba, do I even want to do I even want to get into it? Or will I get swept away with the undertow on an emotional sense? Why is this Five of Swords here? This is what's causing some stress. Y'all stressing out here, okay? Right there. So versus, I'm going to divorce my wife next week. Well, good luck with that one. Make your decisions wisely. I'm sure you will. Four Swords. Okay, so there's definitely some healing going on here. Some of you may be taking a rest. Some of you may be taking a vacation. That may assist you in releasing this stress. You've definitely been up in your head. You're definitely overthinking. You're stressing yourself out, whether or not you want effort in these connections. What is there anything moving? It's a sense of, we've gone from lack mentality. What I'm seeing in my head, this is channeled, this is coming from spirit. What I'm seeing in my head is, my twin flames are shifting from a lack mentality that we've been in for maybe our whole lives, or for years and years and years. And that can happen after traumatic events. It can happen after breakups and divorces and all of that stuff. Give me just a second. Everybody gonna get a hold of me while I'm trying to do a live. Okay. All right. Well, so this energy is shifting for some of you, for most of you, hopefully all of you, or a large portion of you, where you're releasing the heaviness and the lack of money, lack of abundance, lack of stability, lack of relationships, lack of love, and you're kind of in the process of transitioning into you're releasing the timing too. It's like, I'm not really worried about when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. You're kind of shifting to I don't even, like, it's here, it's coming, or I don't even know if this is what I want when it shows up. If it's already showed up, it's kind of an energy of, do I want this union? Do I even want to bother? Do I want to go into it? Do I want to dive into it? Do I want to dive into it? Do I want to dive into a union? Do I want to dive into this soul connection? Do I want to express the emotions or get involved in that? Because right now it's all logical. So you're shifting. Okay, so it's looking like a lot of my twin flame connections aren't really touching the emotions. It's all about the tangible. And you're thinking about it from a logical sense. Do I put my heart into it? No, I'm not sure. Not really sure. That's okay. I ain't judging you. Do I put my heart into it? Some of y'all, you just stressing yourself out so much, and kind of being stubborn, and that's okay. You're in a strong place of, I'm not sure if this is even worth my effort, worth my time, or worth my emotions. And this is like, you need to do some healing. Okay, maybe you need to really reflect and take some time away from, take a nap, do some resting, take some vacations. Go out and have fun and enjoy life with the full energy. But this is also a sense of, of newness, of spontaneity, of a new beginning here. Being happy and having fun and trust falling in to the unknown. Because that's what this card is telling me. Your trust falling into the unknown here. You just have to do some healing. Some healing needs to happen on a logical scale. Thoughts. You're stressing yourself out here. Well, there's that Six of Cups. Oh, man. And there's that communication. Okay, so we have Six of Cups, Libra with the balance, and the Three of Wands. What does this mean? This means in regards to you got to balance your head and your heart here. This is karma being balanced. This is karma being balanced within these unions and connections. And this is within self as well, where your thoughts and your emotions are balancing. Okay. And again, we have the Six of Cups. This is returning. A return. It's also a connection, a soulful connection. It is, definitely having a draw to a person on a soul level. Like you just know this person. Maybe you do. Maybe you've had history with this person. Maybe you know this person from childhood. Maybe you have children together, that kind of thing. And it's kind of waiting. It's ready for the journey. You're ready for the Four of Wands. You're ready for the journey. So this week, it's a finishing up or a transitional healing here, but it's got to start on a logical scale, on a thinking scale. So it's just a matter of like taking a chance. Are you just going to take a chance with this? You got to, have fun with it. Stop stressing yourself out. Well, you can do what you want. I ain't going to judge you. But it's just stressing your damn self out in regards to love and relationships and these unions. It doesn't so much matter about the label. Twin flame, soulmate, life partner, deep soulmate, star seeds, and all this other shit. It doesn't matter. What matters is, what are you willing to do? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about yourself in relationships or in relation to relationships? How do you feel about effort in connections? Do you want to go into something that has stressed you out or given you, rejected you or manipulated you and rejected you? And it's your situations are all different. The people that you deal with are all different. Our journeys are completely different. But here it's regardless of what they're doing, you are overthinking it, stressing it, and to the point where it's causing you to reevaluate. This is really intense. Reevaluate your connections, your commitments to employees, employment, employers, commitments to home and stability and life in general, your commitments to relationships. So I really feel like that's going to be balancing out with this justice here. Head and heart is going to be balancing out. Okay, this week for the majority of you, to where you can get to the point where you're excited about what's to come. Because this is that excitement about what's to come. Like, I got my board in my hand. I'm ready for that perfect wave to flow in. I'm ready for it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing because you're getting into balance within yourself. Okay? You're aligning with your soulmate, your twin flames. You're aligning with that kind of energy. You're aligning with this return or this connection or these connections. And the beauty of it is getting excited about it. Grab your damn board and wait for that wave to flow in. Okay? Whatever opportunity comes your wave, here comes your wave. Whatever opportunity comes your way, are you going to take that chance? Are you going to have fun? Are you going to enjoy it? Because that's what the jovial joker does. It's adventure. It's life. It's having fun in life. And I think a lot of my twin flames, this is a sidebar, but this is coming through. I think a lot of my collective in general, doesn't matter if you're whatever label you put upon yourself, it feels like the energy here is you've you overthink love a lot. You overthink commitments and love, and you put a lot of stress upon your commitments, and you weigh yourself down, and that's okay. You do what you do. But for a lot of you, it looks like you tie your self-worth to where you're at in life or what you've got. And remember, it's not always what you're surrounded by or how much money you have or the prestige or the success that you have. It's how you feel about yourself that matters most. It's how you feel about what you've got to give. It's how you feel about what you want given to you. It's the give and take. It's the give and receive of a connection here, of anything in life. The universe gives you things, and it's all based on how you think. So if you're stuck in your head, a lot of the shift that looks like it's happening is healing those overthinkings or those logical thoughts that maybe have been placed upon you your whole life. Like, you've got to be at a certain level before you can be in a connection, or you've got to be at a certain level before you can get married and have children and all that, whatever, you know. But it's being content with what you've got, with where you're at. That's how you manifest more. That's how you manifest better. And yes, you can manifest with another person. Sometimes a lot easier than you can on your own. Do not depend on anybody for your happiness. Be able to be happy on your own and content within yourself and be self-sufficient here. Self-loving, self-serving here. But it looks like the energy that breaks you through, that aligns you to these soulmate connections and these returns, is healing that stress or that overthinking of where, whether or not you even want to effort in a connection, whether or not a relationship is even your thing. And the shift happens when it's almost as if the underlying energy here, I'm going to pull a couple more cards, but it's almost as if the underlying energy here for me is I'm feeling a sense of self-worth. I wanted it to be something different. I want it to be something different, or I wanted to be somewhere different. I want to be successful in things. That's it. What do you consider success in your own life? That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling underneath it all. And not everybody is going to resonate with this, but it's almost as if I'm being drawn to say this week may be to assist you in that thinking process and that release process, and to help you accept and release, accept where you are and release fear in regards to whatever you've got going on in your life. Question yourself and ask yourself, what do you feel? What do you feel is success? How do you define success for yourself in your life? And if you don't feel like you're where you want to be, and you're reaching and reaching and reaching, it's up to you on what you want to do and how you want to define success. But success in relationships, what does a successful relationship look like? What does a successful job look like? What is an emotional satisfaction? How am I going to be successful in that? Or what does that look like, being successful in that? That's kind of like the energy that I'm really pulling from underneath all of the cards. And it sounds strange, but these are subconscious thoughts, and you're tapping into many levels of basic thinking, of consciousness, and then you're going to the subconscious, and that's when it kind of gets confusing, because there's thousands of people in my collective, and not everybody will resonate. But the underlying energy of this week is, how do you see success? How do you define success for yourself in all regards? Okay. And there's a fear of the unknown here, of whether or not something is ever going to happen, or whether or not something is going to shift, or whether or not your abundance is ever going to flow in a different way. I really feel like for the majority, if you'll get the handle of this, you'll get on top of this and you'll work it out on a logical scale. You're working it out on a logical scale. You're thinking this shit through. And it's almost as if the energy here says, you gotta switch and think about it from an emotional scale, so that you tap into your heart space. There's got to be heart center resonance here for you to be able to take those leaps of faith, begin anew, to get out of the overthinking, tap into it on an emotional sense and feel your way through it. God, you got to feel your way through this. You've been thinking about it, but now it's time to feel your way through it. That's been the blockage. It's all been, there's the sunshine. That's clarity. That's clarity right there. And that's happiness. That's the best card in the tarot deck. This is the one I love to see. Isn't that beautiful? And this is within self. Tap into that. Change it and shift it. Do that healing or reflect. Feel your way through it. A lot of you are working on healing your heart center after rejection and manipulation and all that. But look at there. During the time of healing and during that time that you're reflecting and doing that stuff, you're releasing and you're actually healing your heart here. And that's beautiful. And that's how you're able to balance. So it's just balancing head and heart here. Being in alignment with your soulmate, your twin flame, returns, unions. The overall, the last card was the Sun. Mahogany. That sunshine is amazing, especially when coupled with this. And it's in regards to your commitments. So what are you committed to? You committed to your own success? That's great and that's wonderful. Are you committed to your own self-worth and your own stability? That is amazing. It should be about you and your happiness, because that's this. It should be about you first and foremost. But it looks like this week a lot of you are going to be contemplating commitments. Commitments in employment, work, finances, commitments in home, commitments in relationships of all shapes and sizes. You know? And shifting into a place of balance. Thank God. Thank you, universe, for cleaning it up for us. But it's all in regards to what you do and how you think and how you feel. Okay, we're all on different levels and different journeys. But it's what's going to make you happy. You know, what leaps of faith are you ready to trust fall into? What are you ready for? What do you have faith in? You know, what do you want to have fun doing? What adventures do you want to go on? It's about you this week. And of course, when we get busy on ourselves and balancing and structuring ourselves, and that's when unions happen. Divine masculine, divine feminine, universe spirit. That's when teamwork happens. That's when new commitments happen. That's when new soul contracts happen, because we're satisfied with where we are, what we got. That's how we manifest new. Trust. This is what it is. It's trust. You got to trust. This is blind faith, right? Not knowing what's to come. Not knowing what's to come. But doing it anyway. Having fun and trusting the universe. Of course, that's where a lot of you are shifting out of this energy of rejection and being in a place that, maybe you were rejected or manipulated by somebody. And guess what? This is the energy that brings in choices and love for you. This is the energy that brings in, this is the energy you're aligning to choices in regards to love. Okay? This is the bottom of the deck. So there's a rebirth or a transition or a rebirth happening here. And I feel that it's within love and emotion, because this says I have the power to move forward in love when I desire. This is the Emperor on it. This is your energies. This is like, I've got choices coming in regards to love, because I'm birthing a new being. I'm rebirthing myself. A transition for my collective is happening here that says, I'm going places. I'm ready for that change. I'm ready to have choices. I'm ready for that. I'm ready to make choices. I'm ready to have choices to make. This beautiful energy right there in regards to love. So there's some transitionings. There's some transitionings happening. All right, I want to get a couple more cards. What's coming in this week in regards to unions, in regards to my collective, Twin Flame Soulmates? What's coming in regards to unions? For those that want to know about love, we have Knight of Swords showing up again. So there is communication coming or coming back in, okay? This is going to be quick and fast. So there is speedy communication. We have Pisces energy, okay, with the High Priestess. That maybe you don't know about this. Maybe you're unaware. Maybe this person has been silent. Maybe this person is at a distance. It is at a distance. Maybe there's a distance of emotions or emotional distance, or maybe even geographic distance. There's a distance. This could be communication coming online, text messages, that kind of sort of thing, emails. But this is something that maybe is unknown to you at this time. Maybe this person has been at a distance and silent. This is swift, fast communication. There's definitely something coming in here. The world is fulfillment, okay? And it is closing out a cycle or an ending and leveling up. Look at that. There's the Emperor. That's the one who drives the chariot, okay? That's the one who drives the chariot. This is stability, okay? The Emperor, divine masculine energy. We have the Ten of Cups, son of a bitch. Was that happiness out here, that sunshine, and then the Ten of Cups out here for my twin flames and my soulmates? Y'all be like, whatever, feather. Hey, if you ain't resonating, you don't want to claim this, don't claim it. If you want to claim it, claim it. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it for every one of you, because I think every one of us should have a Ten of Cups. I think everyone should have a Ten of Pentacles. I think everyone should have that sunshine every damn day. All right? That is joy and happiness and bliss with another person. And this Emperor energy is stability. That is solid, stable stability. That is firm and yet compassionate person. One who makes major decisions. That's Big Daddy, right? That's Big Daddy energy. Male or female, that person knows their worth. That person is very powerful. That person is very structured and very authoritative. They're very regulated, okay? They may not, this energy is an energy of stability, though, and structure within a Ten of Cups connection. Underneath it all, there's that Four of Cups showing up again. Doom and gloom. Feeling rejected. This is coming towards you. Why are you not seeing it? You may feel like this person isn't... This is the King of Wands. You may be feeling like this person is trying to play you. Or maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're not ready to accept this offer. Maybe you're not feeling strong enough to take action. Maybe there's no plan of action at all this week, but this is an energy that's here. That's the King of Wands reverse. Some of you may feel like this person is a player, is trying to play you. Maybe feel like this person isn't 100% about you. But this King of Wands energy is really feeling like, I don't think you're quite ready yet. Or maybe there's not a plan of action or action being taken. It could be because you're at a distance. Okay. But this is pretty powerful energy here. May have taken quite a while for some of you to get here. All right. Deborah says, I'm finally feeling the sun. Hell yes. Let's say that. And yes, I actually have shirts. I actually created shirts that says CIUU. I have cups on my website that say hashtag CIUU. I haven't put all of my shirts on there yet, but all of my cups and different things like that are on my website. Go to my shop. The link is in the description box. My merchandise is on my website, nourishyourlive.com, if y'all want to check it out. Shirts, I'm still designing some shirts, but most of the shirts you see me wear, I designed. But there's the Three of Cups. There's the connection. There's the going out, the having fun. There's the reunion. There's the connection. There is the emotional connection that once you get together, it's an emotional bond that is capable of growing over time. Okay? This could be a friend. This could be somebody in your friendship circle. This could be your union with your divine masculine or divine feminine. Okay? But it is stability in the Ten of Cups here. Now, I want to clarify this King of Wands reverse for what's coming in. No, they say keep going. King of Wands said no, keep going. King of Wands reversed. Oh, wow. I did feel like some of you are not quite ready for this, and I'll tell you why. I felt like some of you are, this is coming in. Ready or not, here I come. That's kind of the energy that's here. It's like it's pushing through the fears. This energy is pushing through the fears that I've been feeling for my collective. So you may be in the process of going deep on an emotional level, going, first of all, what the fuck? This is coming in, or this person is coming back. And then going down here, going, what the fuck do I do? Is this what I want? Do I want to effort for this? You know, I've been in a place of Four of Cups, not wanting to deal with, accept love, deal with emotion, pushing it back, feeling rejected, whatever it is. And you're going to have to make a decision here. And the King of Wands, I felt, was your energy. And we have healing. You're balancing yourself here. You're aligning yourself here. Because you're still healing. Some of you are more focused on the Five of Cups. You've been in a place of lack. On an emotional level, you focused more on the things that didn't work out. Rather than the beautiful things that you do have. And this could be in regards to anything in life. What I said, you got to accept where you're at, see where you're at, accept what you're doing, see what you're thinking and how you're thinking, and then things can shift for you. But it's your healing this energy. You're in the Four of Swords, healing it, meditating, healing it, taking a vacation, taking a break. And you're in the process of balancing yourself. Again, the Justice is out here. Again, this is aligning yourself. So you're in an in-between place for the majority of you. And that's why some of you are not quite ready to take action on this thing that's coming in for you. Okay. My big one must be in there. My big child must be in there making something because I just heard lots of noise. Yeah, that's what he's doing. So, what I am feeling here is exactly what I felt. You're not quite ready for the commitments. Maybe this person is fucked with your head, fucked with your heart, but it's not them that did it. It's you that allowed it, or it's your thoughts that have continually created this delusion or this feeling or these feelings. Now that's the anxiety and the stress and the nervousness. That's the insecurities that you're dealing with here. I feel like you're going to be learning your lessons and moving to a better place on an emotional scale. Thank you. With the Libra balancing card out here, that is alignment. And I see it right here. It's clear as day. You're healing, you're aligning, and you're letting go of the emotional discord, the remorse, the grief, the sadness, the whatever you've been sitting in. You've been wading in some grief, and that's okay. That's that dirty bath water that some of y'all just got to stand up out of and wash yourself off, get yourself looking fresh and fly, and go outside and have some damn fun. Okay? That's the energy, and that's how you align. Get out of your head. Right? Get out of your head. Get into your heart space a little bit more. Plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Y'all remember that plug-ins advertisement? Plug it in, plug it in. That's what you got to do. You got to plug into your emotions, y'all. All right? If they're going to tell you what you don't want to hear, but you need to hear. And it looks like you're going to be doing that. Okay? It takes time to transition from a place of lack. It takes time to transition when you're coming out of a relationship that didn't work out or whatever it is. Okay? It takes time to do your healing and your process. It's a process. This is the process card. Okay? This is the process. This is the process card. And that is what you're doing. So this week, you got something amazing coming in. Whether or not you take it, accept it, or move forward in it is up to you. Okay? But I do love the fact that... Oh, my cards are upside down. Sorry. I do love the fact that the Six of Swords is here saying that, you know, you're lifting anchor. You're lifting anchor. And you're getting ready to set sail, although slowly. This is a slow process. Sometimes healing heartache, although heartache didn't come out here, the Four of Swords came out here twice, which says there has been heartache in the past, and that's possibly what you're still hanging on to. I don't know how long ago that could have happened for some of you. We're all different, you know. King of Pentacles. Oh my God, it could have been a long damn time ago. Listen. You got the Two of Cups here, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So this is something that could have been a long time coming. This could have been a heartache that happened a long time ago. Because it takes a long time to become a King of Pentacles. This could have been somebody you were married to, somebody you're married to, somebody you were in a long-term relationship with, but you got the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and the Five of Wands, which says and the Nine of Wands, and the Devil. So there's still some fears that you're working through. The process for each one of us is a little different. You know, we all process pain and heartache differently. Well, thank you, Sophia from Australia. Welcome. Hey, V, what's up? We have the moon. So there are some things that are still hidden, some things that maybe we can't illuminate here, because we do have the High Priestess out here. We do have the moon out here. So there's some things to come that some of us don't know about. And again, that's that fear, the fear of the unknown. There's clearly some things that have been hidden, maybe some emotions that have been hidden. Somebody may not have expressed their emotions. Let's see that. What's that? The Chariot reversed. The Seven of Cups. So what I'm feeling here is the possibility is that maybe there wasn't emotions expressed. Maybe emotions haven't been expressed in these connections. Sometimes you may fear expressing your emotions. Oh, what's hiding under the moon? Let's see that. What's hiding under the moon? What's hiding behind the moon? What's hiding behind the moon? And it's not aliens. Let's do that. It's hiding behind the moon. Oh, damn. Damn. Look, y'all, I can't make this up. This is my final message, and then I'm out. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, possibly join, become a member of the channel. I just posted 3 new videos for my members. It's less than $7 a month, and I throw up random readings and extended readings from time to time for you guys. It's just... Oh, you get some cute little loyalty emojis and all of that. Anyway, awesome stuff. As we grow, I'll give you guys more, of course. You know how it gets. You know how it goes. I'm here for you guys. Listen, this is amazing. What's hiding under the moon or behind the moon, which is in the shadows, is a King of Swords. But that King of Swords is actually, it's not masculine. This is a feminine King of Swords. So that is... From a nurturing, loving sense, this is an emotional communication. This is trust. This is loyalty. This is honoring. This is communication that says, I want you to trust me. I have some things to say. So this could be communication that is coming in here from somebody who is very nurturing and loving. But they have some things to clarify. But they definitely want you to trust them. Okay, we also have the Queen of Cups. That is a spiritual, that is self-love, that is a spiritual love, an agape love, a beautiful, amazing love. Okay, it's also intuition. Okay, intuition, psychic abilities. We have the 9 of Cups, which is that emotional satisfaction behind the fears, which is the moon, which is the shadow. Once you release the fears, yeah, you make those wise decisions. You share that love with another person. You create that environment of love within self. That's self-love as well. And the 9 of Cups is that emotional satisfaction. And the 6 of Wands, wasn't that at the bottom of the deck? Mm-hmm. That 6 of Wands. Remember when I started this whole conversation? This whole conversation started with self-worth being tied to what you have in life, being proud of what you've got, accepting where you're at. Okay? In regards to all things in life, love, relationships, money. And underneath it all, you want to be successful. Successful in love, successful in a long-term relationship, successful in your own stability long-term, financially. Ain't nothing wrong with any of it. And there's that 6 of Wands, being successful. That's underneath your shadow. Release those fears or what's to come. The illusion can sometimes just be you're seeing something or you're focusing more on what you can't see. You have fears of the unknown. But once you release those fears and you decide to balance yourself, align yourself, these are things that are coming in here for you. And this is absolutely beautiful. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups. I want success. We all want emotional satisfaction and success. This is also a connection here with a nurturing King of Swords. Somebody very intelligent. Somebody very loving and very intelligent. Very loyal. Very just. Like, yes. And then the Queen of Cups, which is a very loving person. What's at the bottom of the deck? You got the King of Pentacles. That's stability. That's dependable. Stability. Put that back in there. The King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck says, you started out the reading or the week with the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck here, underneath the moon, underneath the fears, in the shadow, hiding in the shadows, is a King of Pentacles. And I think that this is your energy. Even if it isn't your energy, this is dependable, reliable, adept. This is willing to put the hard work in to get what it is you desire out of life. No matter how long it takes, you're going to get there. Okay? This is working for it. This is very powerful energy. Okay? This is long-term stability. This is the catch as well. Are you the catch or are they the catch? I think you both should be the catch for each other. If it's about love, final message. Final message. I love that that's hiding underneath the moon for you. Final message. I love it for you, Twin Flames. This week is going to be pretty intense. 1-11-11 right now on the screen. 1-11-11. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks, okay? This is in regards to your own stability and healing here, okay? This is so that you can come into balance and alignment so that you can be successful moving forward. This is exactly what the Four of Swords is, okay? Some of you need to rest and relax and accept where you are. Accept sometimes that we do need to take a break and we just need to chill. Sometimes we just need to sit back and reflect, or sometimes we just need to meditate. That is in order to be successful moving forward and in order to advance. Okay, sometimes we just got to rest. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Loving yourself first. Self-talk, talk to others, all of it matters, okay? The more positive you are, the better, okay? The more positive your thoughts and words and thinking is, the more optimistic you are about things. Don't fake it. You can't fake it till you make it with this. The universe will know if you're lying. The vibration is the same. If you're saying that, you know, you're happy and you're not happy and you're telling everybody, "Oh yeah, I'm happy, I'm good. I'm good, I'm happy, I'm good." And you're not, the universe feels that vibration of what you truly are because you're putting off the vibration. Your words don't matter. Your vibration does. How you feel matters. Okay? Feelings matter. That's why, pro tip here. Pro tip, when you're manifesting, when you're scripting and journaling and actually putting your mantras and your intentions out, the more you feel or the more you use feeling words raises your vibration much quicker, much faster. And you trick the universe into giving you things that you desire faster, because feelings are very intense vibrations. Love is a feeling. Happiness is a feeling. Right? Caring, compassion, envy, jealousy, hate. You understand what I'm saying? Which way are you going to go with it? So don't lie to the universe. The universe don't know it anyway. So don't try and fake it. Be real and be honest with where you are at and how you truly feel. And then the shifts can happen. This is a period of growth. Definitely this week, there may be a little bit of chaos or challenge in this growth, okay? Even in a coming together with another person, okay? Friendships, family ships, relationships, all right? So there is definitely healing happening this week for a lot of you. Maybe even out over the next 30 days. There are some unions coming together, and it's the emotional attachment or the emotional bond that may be the challenge for most of you from the energy that I've read today. This was just a check-in for you guys for this week, but of course my readings can go out up to a month to 3 months because we are all on different timelines. We're all doing things differently. Our thoughts make a big difference. How we feel makes a big difference here. Okay, so speak the language of love to yourself first. I love myself. I'm amazing. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. I love the universe. It's amazing. No joke. That's how I feel. Speak love. Speak from a place of love and emotion. All right? Tell people how you feel about them. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. you know, your children, your family, your friends. Don't be afraid to express your emotions for somebody or how you feel, because when we bottle it up inside, we start to resent things and we start to become bitter because we feel like we're trapped or we can't get it out or we can't express it. Express it. How somebody feels about you expressing it is on them, but at least you're not holding back. You're being authentic and real. Evolution. So this is a period of healing for you guys, okay? Period of evolution. It's almost like the star here, which says, you know, there's healing needs to happen. Happen. For some of you, it could have happened. But it's the emotional bond. Remember? The connection, that 3 of Cups that came out here. These unions could be your friendships, could be your family ships. But emotional bonds are very important this week. It's being able to connect on an emotional level in order to get growth on an emotional level with other individuals, with your twin flames or your soulmates, okay? Are you, remember to question yourself this week. What does success in every area of my life look like? How does it feel? What does it mean to be successful? What is my definition of success in relationships, in love, in money, in life, in whatever? Okay, what does that look like and what does it feel like? Also, you know, am I willing to effort on an emotional scale in commitments? What am I committed to? Am I willing to put effort into commitments? Am I willing to effort on an emotional sense? Am I willing to put my heart out there? Am I willing to give love a try? Give this person another try? To work on things? What am I willing to effort in regards to commitments on every level? That's what Spirit's got for me. Them's the words, them's the messages. Until next time, I love you all. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, donations of love, and your requests for reads. All of my information is in the description box below the video if you would like to check out my merchandise. NourishHealLive.com. The link is in the description box. If you would like a private reading, you can book it right there. Click the book now button and you can book it on your time. Your time zone. All right. That's what I got for you. Till next time. Namaste.